So let's start in cross-legged position. You need to sit up a little bit. If you're finding your neck and back is rounded, just sit up. If you need to just separate your sit bones, just bring in the glutes to either side. Settle head over heart, heart over pelvis. Nice deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Again, deep breath in and exhale. Sit nice and tall. Imagine that string coming through the top of your head. Leave out your nose, just come forward. Exhale as you do so, just coming into a seated forward fold. Feel the hips open and sink, just let the head go nice and heavy. Sending your breath into the hips. Releasing any tension. Slowly pushing yourself back up to a seated position. And cross the legs. And just redo them the opposite way. Again, sitting nice and tall. As we exhale, forward fold, leading with the heart. And just release down completely. Feeling that opening again through the hips, to let our head go nice and heavy. Again, just sending that breath down into the hips. So to rise back up. So again, just redo the legs to the opposite way. Do some shoulder shrugs now. I'm just going to bring the shoulders up. And then as we exhale, relax the shoulders down. Again, inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, down. And then another. Shoulders up. Down. See if I come into your neutral. Bringing the right arm across. Left arm hooking just either above or below. And then just gazing over to the right. Should feel a stretch just through your shoulders. A bit more, just bring that arm in, hug it in a little bit closer. But make sure that you're not doing it through the elbow joint itself. Release down with a bit of a shoulder roll. Sit tall, breathe in. Exhale. Let's go left ear towards left shoulder. Inhale, just popping the hands over the head for a little gentle stretch here. Just let your hands go heavy. Feel that stretch through the side neck. Bring the hand underneath the cheek. Just using the weight of the hand, bring the head slowly back to neutral. Taking this to the opposite side now, so left arm across chest. Right arm hooking under. Just gazing over your left shoulder to feel the stretch again, down through the arms. For a bit more, you can draw this left shoulder back in its socket so you're not rounding through. Just settle it back. Try not to have your shoulders hunched up, but just allow those shoulders to drop down, away, and just release down. Inhale, sit nice and tall. As we exhale and tilt the head to just tilt towards the right. Inhale, hand on top of the head. Allow everything to just feel heavy. So we're not pulling or tugging. Bring the hand underneath the cheek. And again, just ever so gently, just using the weight of the hand. Just bring the head back to centre. So from here now, just rolling over the shins into tabletop. Knees under hips. Shoulders over elbows, over wrists. If you need a little more cushioning, you can use a rolled up blanket underneath your knees. If your wrists get tired, you can make fists or come into forearms. So we're going to extend the right leg long behind, pressing the heel back, so just feeling a stretch along through the calves. So make sure that we're not sinking here, that we've got active arms are pushing up away from the mat. Bringing that knee back down to the mat. And let's take that to the opposite side. So left leg out behind you, toes on the mat, pressing that heel as if you're imagining that you're pushing it into a wall behind you, so you feel the stretch through the calf. And again, making sure that we're pushing away, that we're not collapsing, that we're pushing away. And bringing that knee back to the mat. Just bringing forward, hands forward a few inches, tuck the toes as we inhale in. Exhale, pressing the mat, hips up, back and high for our first down dog. Bend the knees here. Remembering that the lower back needs to stay long, that this is a chest opener and a back opener. In your own time, let's walk our feet up. So we're in a forward fold at the top of the mat. And just let everything relax. So if you need to bend the knees, and do so. And slowly, one vertebra at a time, rolling up into Tadasana as we settle into so breathe in, circle sweep arms to sky. Stay tall, hands behind you, interlacing the fingers behind you as we're opening through the chest. And arms back up to the top as we inhale in. Slap bend to the knees, and then let's go into our forward fold. Just be nice and heavy. Bend the knees if you wish to. Placing the hands flat on the mat. Let's put the left foot back, so we're in a low lunge, right foot forward. So we're going to bend ever so slightly the back knee to a cow lunge. So we're almost looking up a little as well. So through here now we're going to press up, straighten the front leg, and then arching through the spine. Coming back to low lunge as we inhale. Exhale, just bringing that left foot to meet the front as we fold forward. Pressing the hands down, right foot back into low lunge. Inhale, so heart comes high, drop those hips a little bit. If you need to here, you can bend, put the back knee on the floor so we're in this crescent lunge position. Exhale, we're going to straighten the front leg and come into a more rounded spine. Coming back into low lunge. Exhale, bring the back foot to meet the front foot at the top of the mat and just into your forward fold. And bend the knees and slowly, one vertebra at a time, come up into Tadasana. So we stand nice and tall. Allow those shoulder blades to just slide down the back. So we're going to come back now into high lunge, sorry. So stepping back, arms up to the sky. Remember to use your props here if you need them as well. You can use a chair, you can use a wall. So from here we're going to swivel on that back leg into our warrior two. Arms nice and wide as we glance towards our little finger. Just checking your alignment with your feet, making sure that your heel is in line with the arch of your medial arch of your back foot. Coming into star pose, right toes turn in, inhale, arms overhead, into high prayer. It's going to come into horse pose, coming down as our toes point out towards the outside edges of the mat, hands to heart center. Toe swivel again, back up in to star, back into warrior two, swiveling that front foot to the top of the mat, arms out wide. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down into a low lunge, hands framing the front foot. Stay here, inhale in, exhale, bringing that back foot to the front into our forward fold. Soft bend to the knees, slowly rolling up, one vertebra at a time. We're going to do this on the opposite side now, so right foot takes a step back. So inhale, bringing the arms up by the ears. So making sure that our hips are facing forwards. As we take this into warrior two, back heel spins, arms open nice and wide, checking that alignment with our front foot. Just gazing over the left fingertips or our little pinky. So just making sure that we're not collapsing here. If you want to go a little bit deeper on that front leg, do so. But again, if here is where you're at, that is absolutely fine. Toes face in, inhale, hands to high prayer. Horse pose, toes out, heels in. As we sit down into horse stance, hands come into heart center. Toes swivel in, and we'll go back to star. So we inhale, back up. Exhale, back to warrior two, with our arms open wide at the top of the mat. Exhale, bring that down into your low lunge. Windmill hands down, hands framing the front foot.
So we look forward towards the top of the mat, breathe in, exhale, bringing that back foot to meet the front foot into forward fold. Slowly, one vertebra at a time, roll up to Tadasana. Just standing tall here. Just noticing how you feel here. Inhale into chair pose. Bending the knees deep, reaching the arms tall. Hips low. But again, if this is where you're at, that is absolutely fine as well. Knees stay bent. I'm going to go hands to prayer. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale as we twist to our right. Left tricep is going to come to the right outer thigh as we turn. So pushing your palms into each other so we can really do this. So just having a little look down, just make sure that our knees are in alignment as well. If you need to come off how deep you are, come off. Unwind, release to forward fold. So left hand, left. So straighten the left knee, but left hand to the floor. Sorry, bend the left knee. I'm just going to do a little twist here. So bending the left knee. Just bring that right hand back down, straighten through the knees. Or bend both knees. Inhale. So we come back to chair pose. Exhale, hands to heart. As we inhale, lift the chest. As we exhale, let's take a round to the opposite side. Work back in the heels. As we spill over into forward fold again. Shake out the car, shake out the legs. That's what we've done here. It's bending the right knee now. Right knee, right hand to the floor, left hand sweeps up for our twist. So you guys can either be up or down. I prefer down because looking up makes me dizzy. So we need to now, what you can do is just bring your hand onto here. So we're just doing a forward fold twist. Or again, you can hold onto a chair. Bringing the hand back down to the mat. Soft bend to the knees. So from here now, planting the palms, just moving back into our down dog. Bringing the knees to the mat as we take an easy seat on your mat. So from here now, we're going to go into boat pose. Toes lightly lean on the mat, just a little lean backwards. If you wish to as well, you can also bring your hands behind your thighs. That's what they're called. But just making sure that we've got that connection there. Release back into your easy seat. Just coming back into this, so engage to the core, lean backwards. So your heels should be slightly off the ground. And then come back into your easy seat again. So roll over your shins again, back into tabletop. So in the pigeon pose, right knee forward, right knee in line with right wrist. Just let the back knee rest on the mat. Just find a nice comfortable place here. Inhale. And exhale, fold. If you need to here as well, you can put a block underneath your thigh or a pillow.
Bringing your forehead to the ground. And just continue to relax here. Nice, slow, even breaths. Slowly pushing up to rise back up. So we're going to move to lizard now. So pressing the hands into the mat, press up. Right foot comes to the outside edge of your mat. The back knee on the floor, and just allow again that opening through the hip. So you should feel a stretch on the inner thigh. You might feel it here. You'll feel your stretch wherever you feel tight, remember guys. So if you wish to from here, you can find your next point of resistance. If you want to go a little bit further down, feel free. So coming from moving to half frog. So you're going to bring your shin down as we're going to like a 90-degree angle. Arms up to a T. So just letting the arms relax down in this goal pose shape. And just invite the body to become heavy and just soften. Let the mat beneath you be your support. When you're ready, just bring in hands to shoulders, bringing the leg behind you, coming back into tabletop. Ready to do our pigeon on the left hand side. So bringing that left knee forward in line with your left wrist, and then just bring the inhale in and exhale down. Rising back up as we're going to lizard on the left. So just ground the hands, press up, bring in that left foot to the outside of your left hand, and just soften the hips down. And again, you might notice a little difference from one side to the other. Can we soften down through the hips a little bit more?
half throb now. Just bringing the leg down, left shin down along the outside edge. So we're in those 90 degrees. Chin left, arms to goalposts, making sure that the ankle is flexed and just soften everything down. So from there, just bring in the leg behind you, arms by your shoulders. Push yourself up and make your way onto your back. So from here now, left leg long, right knee into your chest. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let's take the knee to the left, extending the right arm to the right as we gaze over that right shoulder as well. To anchor, you can put your hand on your knee. Just make sure that the shoulder's not lifting up. Bring it back down towards the mat. And if all you get to is here in your twist, that's absolutely fine. Just remember to honour our bodies where they are in the here and now. Release the twist. Bringing the legs nice and wide for happy baby. So either bringing the feet, hands to here, to the hamstrings. Sorry, this is not a nice angle. So making sure that whole of your back is flat against the mat. If you wish to, bring a little bit of movement through there. I'm just going to keep it nice and still today. Just bringing the left knee up to the chest, right leg long as we inhale in. And on the exhale, let's take that knee across, arms out long, and gaze to your left. If you want to anchor a bit more, right hand to left knee. Slowly unwind, bringing both knees up towards the chest, a little squeeze. One last deep breath in, and then exhale, everything long into Shavasana. Palms up. Just be completely still for a moment. So, here now, I just invite you to enjoy your Savasana. Stay here for as long as you want. But I thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste.